It was the first time I had the chance to meet her. Liz got baptized this past July out at Camp Green Hill at Chubb Lake, and she shared her testimony there. But what happened was we recorded her testimony, as we do all testimonies like that, and then I lost her testimony. I erased it. And so what I did was I asked Liz if she'd be willing to come back and share one more time. The other thing that happened out at Camp Green Hill, if you were there, you recall, Liz had a song that she wanted to share as part of her testimony, and we had technical difficulties, didn't allow her to do that. And so Liz has come today. She's going to share her testimony one more time, and she's also going to have the chance to share her song with us this morning. So we're excited about that. Liz, come on up. I want to get you a microphone, and we welcome you here. Do we have the microphone back there, fellows? Oh, here comes Luke, okay?
Good morning, everybody.
Good
How's
morning.
everybody today? They're doing good?
Yes.
Good. Okay, well, I'm Liz, also known as L-Dog to my friends. I have that name since freshman in high school. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to start out with my testimony here, and then I have a little, I like to do interpretive dances at church, just to lift up the body and to just encourage fellow Christians and non-believers. So you guys will get to see that as well. So I'll start out, okay? I was born in Gardendale, Alabama, which those of you who don't know, that is a suburb of Birmingham, which is the capital of Alabama, the biggest city there. So quite big. I was born with vision problems. I was born with what's known as nystagmus, as well as nearsightedness and astigmatism, all at once. Nystagmus, for those of you who don't know, is where your eyes dance, involuntary movement. So I was born that way, and yeah. I was saved, but it wasn't really, I'll explain that in a second. I was saved at around age 7 on a roller skating rink. Yeah, pretty special. But at that time, I was going through a lot of pain. I was going through a lot in my life at that time. A lot of things going on, a lot of bad things. Just my world was just crashing around me at age 7. And basically, I said to God, you know, I said, I accept you as Savior, so take me to heaven, but you know what? I'm not going to let you in on the deep stuff. I'm not going to let you come in on the deep stuff because I'm not ready for that. And since then, things have taken a turn in the past couple months because I believe that I lived my life like that. I lived my life where I would play the church game, I would just go to church, you know, I was saved, but I hadn't really accepted him in on the deep stuff in my life, so, yeah. I came to Duluth at age 10 with my mom. My aunt was already living up here, and we started to go to the River Church, also known as Glad Tidings back then. We got involved, and it was really kind of cool. It was really neat. And yeah, then when I was 12, I had a sister. Her name was Tabitha Renee Stanley. She passed away at age 13 from some bad torrential winds and rain that had happened down in Alabama when she was living with my dad. And this big, huge tree fell on their mobile home and crushed her. So that was really a hard time in my life. That was really rough for my entire family. And yeah, not a day goes by that I don't miss her, but can't wait to be with her again. It's gonna be awesome. So, and then a couple months ago, it was right before I got baptized. Some of you guys have heard this story. I call it the storm. It was the night I was at Bible study, and I was at the Vineyard Bible study, because I used to go to the Vineyard. Yay. And, let's see here. Yeah, I was in Bible study, and we were worshiping. And I was weeping beyond controllably. I was weeping really badly. And I went into the other room, and as I was walking into the other room, into the kitchen, the Lord gave me this picture. And some of you guys have seen this YouTube video of Lifehouse Everything, the song Everything. Some of you guys have seen Pastor Eric do that song here in church. Basically, it was really intense and really cool, because like God took me that night. He took me and he shut out all the demons in my life and just threw them to the wind in this vision. And it was amazing. It was really kind of cool. And then we were out on the porch later that night, and one of my friends said, "Can I pray for you?" And I said, "Sure." She laid her hands on me, and this big, huge wind just came out of nowhere. This big gust of wind just came out of nowhere. And we were looking at each other like, what just happened? You know? And then it started to downpour. Immediately after, it started to downpour really hard. And she said to me, "Liz, that's God fighting for you in the heavens, for your depression and all this other stuff that you're going through. He's fighting for you right now." And I said to her, "I know." And I personally believe things have not been the same. I mean, I feel like I'm brand new. And I got baptized, I got rebaptized, Pastor Eric baptized me, and it was really cool. And I have a couple verses here to go along with my interpretive dance. And the song is called "Never Alone," and it's by Barlow Girl. So, one of the verses is in Psalms, and it's Psalms 25, verse 16. "Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I was lonely and afflicted." So that's basically what's going on in the song. And then I have another really cool story real quick. I don't know how many of you guys have heard of the prodigal son. It's in Luke, chapter 15. Basically, about a month ago, my beloved kitty cat, Sam, ran away. He was gone for almost a month, and me and the other resident, Margie Ann, were praying for him to return. We were devastated, because he was our favorite kitty cat. And we had gotten a new cat. Her name is Norma. We got a new cat, and one day I came home from work, and the staff said to me, "I got to show you something on the computer. It's for you." And I said to her, "You are getting weird about a minute." She goes, "No, seriously, I got to show you something." So then we went downstairs and looked on the computer. She shows me a picture of Sam next to a family dog, and he was just on Myrtle Street, which is just down the street from our house. And I said to her, "That's Sam." And then a few minutes later, our staff shows up with Sam coming up the driveway. And I'm looking out the window. I dash out the door, and with my arms wide open, I'm yelling, "Honey, Mama's here! Mama's gotcha! I'm here!" You know, and they let me hold him, and I kissed him, even though he smelled like a dog. That was okay with me. I was like, "I still love you, even though you smell like a dog." So that really reminded me of this story. And here's how it goes. It's Luke chapter 15, and it starts in verse 20. "And he rose and came to his father. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and felt compassion for him, and ran and embraced him and kissed him. And the son said to his father, and the son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' The father said to his servants, 'Bring quickly the best robe and put on him a ring, and on his hand shoes on his feet, and bring the best fattened calf so that we may kill it and we may eat and celebrate.'" And this is my favorite part. "For this was my son who was dead and now is alive. He was lost and now he is found." and they began to celebrate. So that's one of my favorite verses. That's one of my favorite verses. So now, yeah, you guys get to see the little dance I have here for you guys. So I'll give the mic to Eric.
Coop, can you get those lights for us?
I waited for you today, but you didn't show. No, no, no. I needed you today, so